Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video, we're going to go through pound US dollar. What next? Due to the fact that we are looking for potential dollar downside, could we see pound US dollar start pushing back to the upside after it kind of hovers around this 133? Now, looking at it from the seasonal point of view that we looked at yesterday with Euro US dollar, we looked at the fact that the dollar usually underperforms through the month of December. Also, the strength meter was showing that the dollar was at a potential reversal zone. So, adding those two things together, could we see something for the US dollar this month? Potentially. Fundamentally, however, something interesting happened today. So what we had was Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve Chairman, speaking today or testifying, and he has said it's a good time to essentially retire transitory for inflation. Now, transitory basically means that it's not permanent, and we've also seen him talk about the fact that they could speed up tapering. Now, we actually talked about this in the week ahead analysis. We said that in the Federal Reserve's FOMC meeting minutes prior, the Fed turned around and added something to that. In those meeting minutes, it said that they would likely look to, increase tapering measures. So the speeding up of tapering, things like that. What they're trying to do is overcome inflation, okay, and the rise in inflation. And the way that they can do that is by speeding up their tapering measures. They can do it by hiking interest rates, things like that. But this is quite a hawkish turn for the Fed. But what is interesting is how prices reacted to that. Okay, so this is this large candlestick here on pound US dollar on the 4-hour time frame. This is what is almost the outcome of this speech from Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell, and we can see that the dollar actually strengthened quite significantly off of that talk. However, look what's happening now in the market. If I actually just take the drawings off, we can see that prices reacted quite bearish to the news on pound US dollar. However, it is now climbing again. It's now coming back up. And what's most interesting to me is the fact that this selling pressure isn't continuing at the moment. It's actually holding above these previous swing lows for the pound. Now, doesn't mean that it is going to hold there. We could still see a potential decline in the market. But what's interesting is the fact that we've obviously dropped quite significantly. And if you look here, we've actually dropped up to around about 132. And price has started to rally from that 132 level. Pound really loves to work within these whole numbers. I think that if we climb above 133 and we head back above 133.75, which is the current week's high, I think if we break above this, this could really signal some upside for the US dollar. You've got to think that almost them talking about speeding up tapering and trying to fight inflation is almost not a guarantee, but a certainty that they are going to hike rates. It's just how quickly. Now, the market may be trying to price in this potential move by the Fed, and what we might see is an early sort of sell-off for the US dollar. So what's interesting is if price can climb above this sort of 133.75, I actually think that pound US dollar could be pushing back to the upside. If we look at it from a weekly perspective, we're kind of retesting this nice structure area. Could we see prices back up towards sort of 135.70s, maybe even 136s before the end of the year? And then either see a continuation on some dollar strength due to the fact that they're hiking rates and the economy is good, or we could see a continuation of that move to the upside. But it's very interesting at the moment, the US dollar, because we've got this fundamental sort of bullishness for the dollar in terms of the fact that they are the economy is quite good in the US at the moment currently. You've also got the situation with the new COVID variant, the Omicron variant, which is then adding a bit of pressure to the dollar as a safe haven potential through there. And then you've also got the fact that we have these bearish seasonals. So going to be a very, very interesting month, December, for the US dollar. But for pound US dollar right now, I think if prices keep climbing and we go above 133, go above 133.75, then the pound could actually turn quite bullish, and we could see a move at least back up to sort of these 135s, even higher towards that 136. So keep an eye on your US dollar at the moment. Keep your eye on pound. Could be an interesting move developing, very much like Euro US dollar. Euro US dollar reacted quite negatively to this news, but has started to bounce and make its way back to the upside and recover those losses. So hope you enjoyed this video update. If you did, please leave this one a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more of our Forex content, and I'll catch you in the next video.